Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So today, we're back for another round of the modded Mage series. Now you're all joining me here pretty late in Terraria, hope that's alright. And that's because today's episode will be focusing solely on boss fights. Here we are, it's episode number 20, which is a pretty great milestone. And apparently in the last 23 days since the series actually started, I've made 20 episodes. I'm really proud of that, probably the most consistent I've ever been. I've been doing my best to stay inside, to wash my hands, to stay healthy, just so that I can keep making videos for you guys, so that you guys have a little bit of a distraction in the world. And of course, it's my distraction as well. Right, I'd love to keep doing the intro, but I am going to have to crack on. I wasn't actually going to start at nighttime, it's just that my original intro broke. So here we are, we're doing a new one. So yeah, we're going to be doing Skeletron Prime, basically. Now, this is the revengeance mode version, so it's probably going to be as hard as nails. But I tell you what, this may take me forever to learn how to do, right? And that's the truth, you know, this could be something that we do for a couple of days. You never know revengeance mode. But I will say, it will never be as hard as the one we fought in masochist mode. Because my god, I still get PTSD about Skeletron Prime in masochist mode. That was the worst version of Skeletron Prime I've ever fought. If you wanted to actually beat the fight. That's what I mean by worse. But yeah, hope you're all doing well and staying safe and stuff. I'm feeling really great today, actually. I had a bit of a late night. I decided to give myself some Netflix time. I didn't want to make a video last night. And so what I did was I watched the Irishman. Have you guys seen The Irishman on Netflix? My god, that film is fantastic. It's like 3.5 hours long. I put it on, I was up until 1 in the morning, but I was riveted the whole time. So, you know what, if you're looking for a Netflix recommendation, you know, give that a watch. It's a pretty good film, very gory. It's worth checking out. Okay, so we've almost defeated all of the hands. Now, I'm assuming that what's probably going to happen is Skeletron Prime is going to grow some more hands, right? This guy's got lots of them. He's kind of like Harry Potter in the Chamber of Secrets, where he needs to regrow his bones. That's Skeletron Prime, lads. Very fitting for a Mage series, right? Got to link it into Harry Potter whenever possible. So, we'll see about that, actually. So I think what I'll do, guys, is we'll do a little bit of fighting, like now, you know, with the audio and stuff. And then what we'll do is we'll maybe shift over to some commentary-less gameplay, so that I can concentrate and you guys know that I'm putting in the real work here. But yeah, we're just using the weapon that we got in the previous episode, the one from the new Acid Rain event. If you haven't checked that out yet, it's a cool event. Knowing that it actually has its own custom music as well really does change my opinion on it. I thought it was a little half-baked because of the lack of music. I was like, oh, I really wish they'd just launched it with some music. But, you know, knowing that they actually did, yeah, it's pretty great, isn't it? So this fight's going well, but I always say this about revengeance mode. You never know what's going to just pop up next, basically. So we got a lot of weapons to really go through. We got the slithering eels in the last episode, but I was hoping to use that for the destroyer. So then we got a little bit of a variation. It's also pretty slow, I'm pretty sure. It's homing, but it's slow. But the reason why we were excited about it is because it dropped acid down. Alright, well I think I'm going to go to basically just nice and chill mode, no talking for a little bit, just to see if I can, you know, make sure that we don't die. Alright, so we did die with only 9% left on it. So what I realized during the fight is that a lot can go wrong very quickly. So essentially, like, if you want to beat the fight, you just have to make sure you're really dodging well in the later half. Because what was happening was a single shot was taking off 100 health, and then the next shot would take off 100. And it's really easy to kind of get overwhelmed. So I'm going to wait until the next night. I'll actually go farm some of those Souls and Knights as well. But we'll do it again. We've got all the stuff to crack on with the mechanical bosses. But I would say, first time, I'm really happy with how that went. You know, it might not be so good the second time. I feel like I was pretty on point for a little bit of it. But we'll see. Okay? But I think that was definitely progress in the right direction, right? Hope so. Alright, so checking in, going really well. Got 14% left. But I didn't want to leave you all on a bunch of dead air. But yeah, it's going really well. I'm liking it. I feel like I'm doing better this time than last time. I started editing up the start of the episode because I wanted to see how I died during this fight. And it has these homing missiles towards the end that I didn't even realize that it had. So I've got to be careful of those, because obviously those are going to kill me. Man, it looks like, because obviously it says 11.11% on the Calamity boss health bar, but when you look down at the other health bar that we have, it looks so large, it's like, nah, that's not 11%, that's 1,000,000%. Do you know what I mean? Okay, but it is going really, really well. Unfortunately, my Shine Hunter and Night Owl potion have just run out, so might be a little bit hard for you guys to see. Hopefully that's alright. Just got to keep focused, because like I said at last fight, you know, it can very quickly change, and that's for certain. This last little part is lasting a lot longer than I expected. 3% apparently. Okay, let's see. 0.6%. Alright, it should almost be done. There we go. That was really, really good. I tell you what, I'm a big fan of that fight. It's so dark. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that fight. I feel the same way about that as I did the twins. Really solid. Really, really enjoyed that. Thoroughly enjoyed it. We also got the action figure. We're kind of running out of space for these. I'm going to start like piling them around and down. Okay, let's open this up. So we got ourselves some power cells, some fright, some hallowed. I'm kind of not really like, I'm not really too bothered about what we've got. I don't really want to be going down the route of making new things today. I want to beat bosses, right? So you guys were saying that the wizard now sells these mana potions. Let's have a little look at that actually, because I am curious. So can I buy the bigger one? Oh, I can't. No, I can buy these ones. I got a comment that was like, oh, James, just so you know, you can buy the better ones from the wizard. I don't know about that. Because these, my friends, are the same as this. It's like I keep getting comments to make the angel treads. You can't make the angel treads until you've beaten all the mech bosses. But I get it every day. I'm like, make the angel treads. I won't forget them. I promise I'll remember. Okay, so we're going to wait until a new night. And we'll do the Destroyer. Oh, man, that fight was wicked. I really, really enjoyed that. That was sick, honestly. So I actually completely forgot that I could spend my downtime looking for life fruit. Because right now we have 440 health, which is pretty great. It definitely helped out with Skeletron Prime, especially once you whack on a life force. But that being said, we could always do with a little bit more. So let me make sure I'm all zoomed out, and then we'll try and get as many pieces as possible. So something funny happened yesterday, which I think you guys will like. I wish everybody could see it, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But basically, I was doing a live stream yesterday because I've been trying to do them every day. It's not like a goal of mine. It's just that I wake up and I'm like, hey, I've got a little bit of free time. I'll do a live stream. Oh, there's a life fruit down here. Nice. All right, let me kill these and I'll go grab it. But basically, you may remember the deep voice glitch from the last episode. Well, when I hit live, it did the deep voice glitch live for everybody, and it was awful. It wasn't just like regular deep voice glitch where it just makes me sound deep. It basically clipped all the audio, so it was just cutting out every couple of seconds, but I also sounded a little bit like Satan. But it was pretty funny. But yeah, I wish that everybody could see it, but I learned yesterday that if you stream for longer than 2 hours, YouTube won't automatically turn it into a video for you anymore. Because I've been really enjoying that, being able to live stream and then it goes on the channel as a video automatically. It means that, you know, I can justify my time streaming because I'm not going to spend extra time, you know, editing it up. But it also means that you guys get to see anything that you might have missed. You know, the live streams are a different atmosphere from the Let's Plays. You know, with everything being uncut, you know, it's just a different vibe, right? But that's something I'm going to have to take into note in the future. I'm going to make sure that the live streams are around 2 hours. So then you guys, if you want to watch the VOD, you can watch the VOD and that'd be great. Well, I'm not getting many life fruit. All I'm really getting is death. It's still kind of a hard bio. I forget that we are so early into to hard mode, really. You know, with our armor and our weapon. You know what? I'm gonna leave this for now. We'll come back once we've got something better. We've got to go back soon anyway to get a bunch of chlorophyte. So let me dump all of this in here. Got a bunch of junk. Biomatter, man-eater bulb. I'm pretty sure those turn into a plantera bulb eventually, or something like that. Right, we've only got a little bit of time to wait, and then we'll do the destroyer, which should be fun. I'm excited for this. I don't think I'm going to care about it as much as Skeletron Prime and the Twins. I thought they were really solid fights. I think with this one, there's not much you could do to the destroyer to make me like it even more, but we'll see. All right, it's almost time. We'll do it straight as it hits 7:30, so that it's nice and light. We'll wait for this to heal up, and then we're ready to go. I'll probably do this, like I said, kind of like the last fight, where we do a little bit of talking. If it goes really well, I'll carry on talking. But I'll give a little bit of time to be quiet and really focus. So let's get these out. We're going to put them up quite high. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I really wanted to use the slithering eel. I don't actually know if it's all that great. It's just that I know that it drops acid, and dropping acid is quite cool, which sounds awful out of context. Please don't Google that. I don't know if that's an appropriate joke, but we'll see how that one lands. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Fighting worms with worms, basically. An eel's a type of worm, right? It's a long boy, and all long boys are worms, right? But not all worms are long boys. Remember that, okay? So yeah, this fight's going good. Definitely a lot better than before. So it is homing, but you have to be quite close to get him to home, I'm noticing. Like, you have to be really close. Look at that. Because just before, you could see I was basically just firing them out, and they were just kind of lingering around me. Still got to be careful, though. Even though this fight's going well in terms of damage, we need to make sure that we're still doing all right. Let's try this out for a little bit. Is this better? Oh, wow. That's really good. Oh, my God. Look at that. Yeah, look at that DPS. That's a bit of a difference there. Look at that. It's kind of mental. Let's go back to the slithering eel for a little bit. Can I use this yet? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you not working? I don't know what I did then, but I did something wrong. You know what I'm doing wrong, just overall? Just kind of mucking about during this fight. I think I got overconfident with the damage. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm fine, just to kind of maneuver around like I'm, you know, a god. Okay, let's make sure these are out still. And then, yeah, we'll do a little bit more of this one, because this one seems to be doing a lot. You can definitely hear it doing more contact damage. Oh, no, 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 no. So I think I froze them because I was being revived, right? So I think we might have to redo this fight and then do it a little bit better. Oh, wait. Oh, right. It has the freezing lasers, doesn't it? I completely forgot about that, but you do need a warmth potion. Yeah, so here we are, round 2. This weapon is making quick work of it, really. I guess I feel fine to use this. I did want to mix up the weapons just a little bit more, but I guess in reality, we've only used this for a single episode, right? So it's not too bad. I've got my warmth as well, so hopefully that does good stuff for us. So I forget, when you get adrenaline for not getting hit, and you get hit while using it, does that still give you the full effect of the adrenaline? Because I remember, I'm pretty sure there was one of them where, say for example, Rage, if you got hit while using the Rage, it would just negate all the benefits. It's like a punishment for using it and getting hit, right? Is it adrenaline or Rage? Could a Calamity fan let me know? Because I'm actually very curious. But it doesn't really matter about the Rage, because I never get Rage. I just only get adrenaline. That just seems to be the trend right now. Yeah, 33% left. Lads, this is going really well. This is good. We're going to get those icy lasers, though. So hopefully my warmth potion trick works. I can't fully remember if it does. I won't lie. I'm just fairly certain that there was something about a warmth potion and a destroyer at one point. But you know what? I played so many mods. I am kind of like mixing a lot of my memory about a lot of these modded boss fights together. Kind of like when I play vanilla now, to be honest. You know, when I play vanilla, I do kind of get things muddled around. Do any of you guys get that? I'm sure you guys play a lot of mods as well. I guess if you're a console fan, have you ever looked for a modded item on console and gone, oh, what on earth? I thought I could make the I'm trying to think of a good modded weapon. The Infinity Gauntlet. Thought that would be in console. Alright, well there we go. The jungle grows restless. Oh, did I never grab my... Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I never grabbed my thingy for Skeletron Prime. Oh, well. That's kind of lost to the ages because I logged out to get a drink. Sorry. Usually these are rubbish anyway, so... Right, the Destroyer. A machine brought to life by the mighty souls of warriors and built to excavate massive tunnels in planets to gather resources. Could have proven useful if Drayden didn't have an obsession with turning everything into a tool of destruction. That's one of my favorite Ratchet and Clank games, if you guys have ever played that series, Tools of Destruction. Pretty sure it was the first one on the PlayStation 3. Place in your inventory to gain a boost to your pick speed. However, your max acceleration is decreased slightly due to you feeling heavier. Alright, okay. Feeling a little bit heavier, but you swing your picks faster. I guess if you were kind of ripped, you know, you'd be hitting the gym, got those big bulky arms, and you were smacking a stone, that would make a lot of sense. Yeah, I'll go with that. So we'll open that up. We got some good stuff, which we're going to put inside of here. So let's have a little look at the angel treads then. Now that we've got all of the souls, we can have a little look at this, finally. So here they are, angel treads, or angel, what did I used to call them? Angel threads? It was, wasn't it? It was angel threads. So I need to get a harpy ring, I know that. And I need some lava waders. So can I make the lava waders? We'll have a little look. So you need obsidian water walking boots. And you need the lava charm. Now, isn't there a guy in Thorium that sells shoes? I might not have him. That's the thing. I don't have enough rooms. I really do need more. It's called the Shoe Shiner. It'll be easy to check, actually, because we can just look on housing. The Cobbler. Is it him? Is it the Cobbler? It might be, actually. It might be the Cobbler. Let's find him. He's over here. You'll have to forgive me. I guess I'll edit this out if this is absolute nonsense. But I'm fairly certain there's a guy that just sells you all the shoes that you'd ever need. Yeah, it's this dude, right? So I'll buy the water walking shoes. And then we can turn those into... Oh, the lava waders. They're right there. Ah, okay. Great. Well, that makes things a lot easier then. So it was lava waders, a harpy ring. We could probably make the harpy ring, come to think of it. Harpy, because it's not that expensive. Yeah, so you need aerolite, you need feathers. Oh, you need a sky mill. Right. Now, do we have a sky mill? So I don't have a sky mill right now. And I'm fairly certain I probably did have a sky mill at some point. I've just probably sold it because they sell well. All right, I was in the wrong thing. Forgive me, lads. Forgive me. Harpy ring. Okay, so we needed one of those. We needed the lava waders. What else was it we needed? We needed the aerolite. We'll check. So, angel treads. We don't have the aerolite. We'll probably... We don't have the essence of sunlight. Which one is... Oh, sunlight's the one in the sky. So we can go and get that. So, aerolite. We'll make sure that we got that. Alright, well guys, I'll be right back. I'll go get those sunlights, and then we'll make the angel treads. My brewer's dead. I was going to buy a battle potion. Yeah, she perished in the fight, unfortunately. She will be missed. Gone from this world, but not forgotten. Alright, so that actually didn't take long. So I've got the essence of sunlight now. So we can dump this in here. Dump this as well. We'll stick those in there. And then we'll make it, right? Angel treads. I don't actually know, by the way. Is it a good idea to make the Mage Chlorophyte armor? Like, is that going to be a good upgrade? Or should I stick with Daedalus? Because I feel like when you stick to a modded armor, you get these, like, very subtle special effects that... See you later, Gold Squirrel. Yeah, you knew what was coming. Yeah, you get these little, like, special effects that usually outweigh vanilla armor. So I'm kind of torn if we should make it or not. Alright, so big jump cut here. I decided to end the episode on a bit of a bang. We would do Brimstone Elemental. I just knew that if I basically just recorded me grabbing all my life through and going through the motions, the episode would be a bit too long. So I'd probably have to cut this section out. So I decided, you know, I'd just go and grab my life fruit on my own, and I thought we could do another final attempt at this. I mean, this is not the final attempt, right? But at least for today, we'll give it a good go, because I want you guys to see the progress that we've made now that all the mechanical bosses have been defeated. I feel like the Angel Treads are going to be pretty big, but I feel like what we've really gained is this cool weapon. I think this cool weapon is going to help out a lot. And also, it's nice to be able to just walk on lava, not have some kind of potion, you know, to constantly re-enable. It's just this. So, do we try and use a little bit of Rod of Discord here? I feel like we will. I feel like we will. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I think we're definitely at a much better position with all the life fruit, the better weapon, the Angel Treads. This should be good. But who knows? I could absolutely choke it and and throw the fight. We'll see. Man, I forget how far away this biome is. My God. It's really far away. Okay, so buffing on up. We're going to wait until we get that 600 health. Thank you very much. I completely forgot that I did this. I built the arena out of Fire Blossom. I was like, what new brick is this? Like something's been changed. It's that Calamity team again. Constantly changing their stuff. Oh God, you're fast. Yeah, let's put down some campfires. Why not? I really should have gone and bought some more bacon. Some frozen bacon that would have probably helped. But we'll see. Okay, so let me put up one of these and one of these just in case. We at full health? Yep. All right. Brimstone Elemental. Here she is. She thick. She cool. Has she been resprited? Nope. She's just as thick as ever, boys. I think we can all say that's a good thing, right? Sorry, YouTube monetization, but not today. We'll censor you if you end up in the thumbnail. So, what are we thinking so far, lads? Is it going well? Oh, I don't know. I mean, in terms of damage, yes. In terms of... Oh, did you see how close I was to Adrenaline then? In terms of doing a little bit better dodging, I feel like I'm doing a little bit better. But you know how it is with these kind of fights. You start doing well, and then you get to the last 10%, and you're like, oh yeah, forget how to move. That's right. I meant to use my fingers on the keyboard. Yeah, this is actually going really well. I'm really pleased. I think... Now, I don't know if I'm like the only one here. Calamity fans, let me know what you think, and you can be as brutal as you want, right? I don't mind you calling me bad here, but do you guys think that this is in the wrong place in boss checklist? I think it should be after the mechanical bosses. I think it's always been a bit too hard, but I will admit now, and I'm not going to hide it, you know, I'm not the best Calamity player by a long shot, and I'm also not the best dodger, and I also complain pretty easily about bosses, so I'm curious. If you're a big Calamity fan, do let me know. I'm interested, but I've always found that to be the case. But you know what? That's the reason why I'm not on the Calamity, Calamity progression team, or whatever it is, balancing team. There you go, I got the word out. Okay, so it's going to teleport. All right, we're dead. We're dead. Well, we got it down to 50%. I think that's a good start. Right, guys, I'm going to end the episode there. If you enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to give it a big fat thumbs up. If you are new around here, maybe consider subscribing. I tell you what, since we started live streaming, the subscriptions on this channel have been higher than they've ever been. You know, at least since the PewDiePie boom, it's been really great. And it's awesome to see because, you know, when you hit a big milestone, you're like, well, maybe I won't subscribe to that channel. That's what some people do. So it's nice that we're pushing past 250,000. Yeah, I want to see this channel hit 1 million one day. That would be pretty amazing, right? Bigger than Chippy Gaming? It could be done. Right, so shout out to all the channel members that have their name in the credits today. If you guys don't already know about channel memberships, we offer for tier 2 to have your name in the credits, and you get your name for every video I post during the time of your membership. So it's a bit of an incentive to keep the membership rolling on past a month. But that could mean that you're in 20, 30 potential videos within a month. So keep it in mind. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you to all these people. Right, that's going to be it for today's video. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.